that video. And next up, we got the star of the long-awaited big screen version of the Phantom of the Opera. Gerard Butler will be joining us. And he's a good chap. And Hits will be back for you in just a few. MTV Hits, welcome back to us, Caduce. And that was a sneak peek at the new film version of the Phantom of the Opera, which opens in select cities next week and nationwide January 21st. Still hanging with the Phantom himself, Gerard Butler, right here. And we saw him in some of those scenes right there. That Emmy Rossum is your co-star, and we recognize her from Mystic River, right?
Mystic
River.
She's
great in that. How was that working with her?
It was cool. She was in The Day After Tomorrow as well, which she was great. And she's beautiful. You know, she's from New York. She's a New York girl for all you people, so that's one up for New York. But she was 16 when she started filming, and she walked on in the screen test, and you know, with her hair done and her costume, and a star was born. You know, she just was beautiful. She didn't even sing a word, and I was shaking Joel Schumacher, the director, saying, "That's Christy, that's Christy, you gotta take her." And then she sang like an angel, and she's also an incredible actress. You know,
you could be her agent, my man.
I should be.
You give her the good sell. Wow.
I know. I'm good at selling everybody else, but not myself. You know.
Oh yeah. All right, smart.
Telling these guys how bad I am in the movie. You know, and how wonderful Emmy is.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows the Phantom has to wear a mask to cover up the scar. How was that makeup process? Was it pretty thorough? I mean, you have to sit in the chair for hours, or what?
Well, that's the mask was a different thing. You know, that when you stuck it to your face, sometimes you'd have to rip it off. It was so tight, you know, and I'd get a lot of bruising, and I really suffered. But the prosthetic was 9 hours the first 3 times I did it, and they glued my eye and a piece of silk with a string that went down the back of my face, pull down your eye, and spent hours attaching it and painting it, and you know, and it's 3 people just, you're sitting there, it's like torture, you know, you can't move, and 3 people just poking your eye, and so it kind of drove me crazy. But again, by the time I walked onto the set, I had to be crazy anyway. It's like, you know, wow. Come on, let's go, let's go.
That's good prep. We got a special holiday treat for you, man, and we're going to get that to you right after this video by some guys who are up for 2 Grammys, Maroon 5 Sunday morning. But you didn't know you're going to get a gift today. What? Hits will return in just a few with that. Keep hanging. And as we can all tell, your accent is Scottish, right?
No. I was born in Long Beach, and dude, I just do the Scottish thing, you know, for extra charm. That's it. Yeah.
But I mean, is it hard though to kind of mask up your accent for these roles that you have to take on?
It can be, but actually, the accent I do best is American, because that's the one you'd be asked to do the most. So I spent a lot of time walking about, you know, trying to pass off as an American. You know, can I have a latte, please? And with my, you know, and waiting for somebody to go, "What are you doing?" It's terrible. I wish a few people did, but the more you do it, and it worked with a lot of dialect coaches and stuff, you know, so, and I actually played, I don't know if you guys know this, but in 1950, this country beat England at soccer in the World Cup in Brazil. And it was the biggest upset ever in the World Cup. So I was playing one of the American team last year. I was playing, you know, an Italian-American from St. Louis. And, yeah, so I've done it, you know.
Well, congrats on that. I couldn't do it. I mean, I try the Jamaican accent once in a while when I'm ordering jerk chicken, and it just doesn't work. Anyway, well, since you're here in the States promoting Phantom, we wanted to make you feel a bit at home, you know. So here's a Scottish-packed holiday stocking for you, bro.
Oh, my God.
We got some shortbread in there. We got some tea, you know. So Merry Christmas in advance. Man.
This is Scottish as well. This is my Scottish top.
Yeah, I see that. I'm
doing this one for you guys.
Working it out, man. Well, we'll have to check Gerard out in Phantom, which opens in selected cities December 22nd and nationwide January 21st. Congrats on everything, man, and thanks for coming by. All right, man. So we'll be back with our special holiday hot topic of the day when Hits return.